Namaste friends, we are reaching the end of chapter 7 now. So here we go. Verse 22nd, chapter 7. Sa taya shraddhaya yuktas tasya aradhanam ihate labhate cha tatah kaman maya eva vihitan hitan. So Krishna is explaining, he sa taya shraddhaya yuktas, by being endowed with faith, shraddha, yuktas, connected, joined with faith. Tasya aradhanam ihate. He desire for that God's worshipping, propitiating. Labhate cha tatah kaman. Labhate obtains, cha tatah, by desire, he obtains all his desires fulfilled. But he doesn't know what he's saying on the background is Maya eva vihitan hitan. But the person who he's getting his wishes fulfilled may not realize that those desires were seeded, were given by Krishna, by Yogeshwar Krishna, by Brahman, by ultimate divinity. 23rd verse. Antavattu phalam tesham tad bhavati alpamedhasam devan devayajah yanti mad bhakta yanti mam api. Mad bhakta, my devotees, mad bhakta, yanti mam api. They come to me. Yanti, ya, aya. I have explained in the beginning also. Ya is to go, aya is to come. So they yanti, they go. Plural, third person plural. Yanti, they go. Whom they go? Mam, to me. My true devotees come to me. But those who are deluded, those who are alpa medhasam. Megh and medh, there are two words. Megh is cloud, medha or medh is intellect. Alpa medhasam. Those who are of little intellect, those who are not that brilliant, those intelligent, not so intelligent. Alpa medhasam, of alpa buddhi, right? Balak buddhi, alpa buddhi. What they do? They worship to random deities. Why? Because they are desiring for random desires. They don't realize that those desires are very short-lived. Antavat, right? Antavat tu phalam tesham. Those desires are antavat, they are very temporary. They will end very soon. Antavat tu phalam tesham. So they desire for the fulfillment of those desires. Tad bhavati alpamedasam, alpa buddhi, little intelligence. Devan devajaya. So they go to those random deities, but my true devotees come to me. Mad bhakta yanti mam api. Alright, verse 24. Avyaktam vyaktim apannam manyante mam abuddhaya. Again, abuddhaya. Param bhavam ajanantah mama avyayam anuttamam. Avyaktam, I am the unmanifest. Vyaktim, manifest also. Apannam, right? So those who have fallen into manyante mam abud, those who have fallen into non-intelligence, foolishness, they don't realize that I am beyond everything. Param bhavam ajanantah. I am the supreme being beyond everything. Param bhav, my ultimate manifestation is beyond everything else. Mama avyayam anuttamam. I am avyayam. Vyaya, apavyaya, mitvaya. Vyaya means that which perishes, that which decays. So Krishna is saying, he is Mama avyayam. But I am avyayam. I never perish. And anuttamam. Uttamam, anuttamam. Sarvottamam. So Uttam is Shresht. Anuttam, who cannot be surpassed. Unsurpassable. The best beyond everything else. So those who fall into abuddhi, foolishness, do not realize that I am the unmanifest, I am the supreme being, I am unperishable. They don't realize my existence in this universe. Verse 25. Na aham prakashah sarvasya yogamaya samavritah mudhah ayam na abhijanati lokah mam ajam avyayam. Once again he is saying, I am the ajam, unborn, avyayam, unperishable, mudha, those who are foolish, ayam, na abhijanati. They don't realize my existence once again because yoga maya samavrata, because I am covered by some kind of an illusion, maya. Because maya, I am covered by, I am hidden behind the maya. Na aham prakashah sarvasi. So I do not manifest myself to everybody. Only those who have the true intellect can realize me. Indirectly he is saying. I am not adding any masala, I am just giving you literal translation. No philosophical or another interpretation. You make your own interpretation. I am just giving you literal, right? So 26th verse. Veda aham samatitani vartmanani cha arjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani Mam tu vedana kashchan. See, very simple, even little Sanskrit if you know, you can make out yourself very simple in Sanskrit and very easy to understand. Ved aham samatitani. I am beyond everything. Again, once again, samatitani is I am beyond. I am beyond the living, dead, everybody else, everything else. I am just beyond. Atit. Atit means beyond. Samatitani. So I am the transcendental supreme reality. Vartamani cha Arjuna. I am also the present. Ved. I know what is transcendental. I know what is present. Vartamanani, plural neuter. Napunsankling and plural. Vartamanani. I know all the present beings. Cha Arjun, he is talking to Arjun, so he is referring to talking of vocative, so he is talking to Arjun. Bhavishyani cha bhutani. I know what is going to happen, what are the future beings, future events, future things, and bhutani, past. So I know the present, past, and future. Mam tu vedana kashan, but no one knows me. Mam, to me, tu, then, ved, no, na kashan. Nobody knows me. Krishna is saying. I know everybody, past, present, future, I know everything, but nobody knows me. Verse 27. Ichha dvesha samuthena dvandva mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham sarge yanti parantapa. Sarge, at the birth itself. As soon as we are born, sarge, yanti, they go. Parantapa, Arjuna, he is talking to Arjuna. Sarva bhutani sammoham. Sarva bhutani, all beings, as soon as they are born, at birth itself, sammoham, they go into some kind of a delusion. Dvandva mohena bharata. Bharata, again he is talking to Arjuna. They are in this polar illusion of polarity. Right? We always are going from extreme to extreme. Either we are extremely happy or we are extremely sad. We rarely keep the balance of our mind. Right? So he is saying dvandva mohena. So we are deluded by this duality, these polar opposites. Dvandva. Dvandva means polar opposite, the duality. Ichha dvesha samutra. Ichha there. What is that polarity? Ichha. Either we desire for something or somebody, or dvesh. We hate something or somebody. Ichha dvesh samuthena. By this samuthena, very interesting word, utthan, uprising. So by this uprising, samuthena, by the instrumental, right? Karta ne karam ko karan se sampradhan. So karan here. So instrumental. Ichha dvesh samuthena. By the arising of desire or hatred, right? Desire or hatred, yes. So this is the polar opposite which keeps people deluded at birth itself, since birth itself. Sarge means at birth. Alright, verse 28. Yesham tu antagatam papam jananam punya te dvandva mohar nimukta ha bhajante mam dridvrataha. Those who are dridvrataha, those who are determined in their practice of bhajanti, of worshipping me, chanting my name, bhajante mam, they worship me, they chant me, mam, to me, bhajante, they worship, they chant, dridvrataha, with this determination. Te dvandva moha nirmuktaha, they get free from all kinds of polar opposites, all kinds of confusions, all kinds of dualities, they transcend all that, vimuktaha, they are free from that duality, because they are worshipping me. Jananam punyakarmanam, they are the punyakarmanam, they are the people who are gaining punyas, those who are doing good work because they are worshipping me, they are doing some philanthropic work, all kinds of nice work they are doing, so they attain punyas. Jananam, so those are the true nice people, noble people, punyakarmanam. Yesham tu antagatam papam. Those for those people, yesham, of those people, tu antagatam, gone, antagatam papam. Papam are all gone, they have their pap karmas have in a way stopped because they are the punyakarmanam. So because they are doing all kinds of punyas. Verse 29. Jara maran mokshaya mam ashritya yatanti ye te brahma tad viduhu krutsanam adhyatmam karma cha akhilam. Jara maran mokshaya. So for attaining liberation from jara, old age, jara gives us the word gerontology. Jara, Gera in English, is from Sanskrit, jara. Jara, maran, death. Mokshaya, liberation from old age and death. Mam ashritya, having taken complete refuge in me. Ashritya. Ashraya. Ashritya is having taken refuge into me. To me. Mam ashritya yatantiye. They go into my refuge. Te brahma tad viduhu katsam. They know. Te viduhu. They know. Viduhu, to know. Te viduhu, what do they know? Te viduhu tad brahman. They know Brahman. Kritsanam, completely, entirely. Adhyatmam, they know how to practice spirituality, Adhyatma. Karmam, also how to act in the world. So how to practice spirituality, how to be spiritual, how to act in the world. Karmam, cha akhilam, akhilam, everything. Completely, comprehensively, they know actions, they know spirituality, they know Brahman, because they are always chanting for me, worshipping me, and so on. So they get liberation from Jara and Maran, also old age and the death. All right. Verse and the last verse of this chapter. Sa adhi bhutadhi daivam mam sa adhi yagyam cha ye viduhu prayan kale api cha mam te viduhu yukta chetasah. Te viduhu yukta chetasah. Once again, they know yukta chetasah. Their mind is joined with this supreme knowledge, right? So even at the hour of death, prayan is death, prayan kale, at the time of their death, apicha mam te vidu. At that time also they know me. They truly know me with steadfast thought, yukta chetasa, and even at the hour of death, prayan kale. Sa, what do they know? That sa adhi bhutah adhi devam mam. I am the supreme being, adhi bhutam. Adhi daivam, I am the supreme divinity, adhi daivam. Sa adhi yagyam, I am the supreme destination for all yajnas. I am all yajnas, all whatever you offered in the yajnas, all is coming to me. They realize all that, and they even remember me, chant my name even at their time of death. So they who know me as the Adhibhuta and the Adhidaiva, as well as the chief of sacrifice, they truly know me with steadfast thought even at the hour of death. So that completes our 7 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, the yoga of knowledge and discrimination. Jnana Vijnana Yoga chapter has been done, and we'll start the chapter 8 in the next episode. Thank you so much. Namaste.